two Jordans.
All right.
Yeah, because one can lawyer the other.
Yeah, but then it'd be a never-ending conversation
we would
about two
never get
high
anywhere.
horses going at each other.
I think it depends on whether they would fight each other or work together to destroy us.
This is true.
I think the latter would be more probable.
But
You're back!
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I apologize for all that. So,
Should be.
How is Jericho feeling?
Jericho feels
Yeah.
fine. Jericho has no adverse effects to anything that is being occurring.
This is going to be so terrible when I finally find out what's happened to him.
Yeah, but I think Marcus is out of spells that can do that for the day.
I am not. I have one more because I am level 6.
Oh, okay, cool. So you could absolutely cast Remove Curse on the unknown curse on Jericho.
But
And then let us all
why
know
would
what
you
it
ever
is.
do that?
Aw.
We don't know he's
Might-
cursed.
We
Well,
do,
you
though.
do. You know he's cursed.
Oh yeah, we do. You're right.
Yeah, because
His
Detect
eye
Magic detected the energy on him.
I'm gonna say I need to save it for food just in case.
You're gonna use a level 3 slot on food?
Create
We
food
already
and
have
water
food.
is a level 3 spell.
Oh, jeez.
It sure
Yeah.
is.
But we already have food and water.
Harsh.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
but
it's true. You
there
have, you
are-
have plenty of food and water for, like, the next week and 5 days.
Alright.
Whatever
Falling into
magic
peer
is on...
pressure.
No,
I was gonna say peer pressure.
Whatever
Just whatever you want. Whatever you want to do.
whatever
the
magic
priest
is affecting me.
totally falls into peer pressure, and he heals Jericho.
I was gonna say,
Collectivist.
Jericho, you don't feel anything when he casts the magic on you. But
I was-
you definitely feel like it did something, Marcus.
okay,
cool.
can people hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say that there are other, high-level spells that Marcus might want to cast, and if the curse isn't affecting me yet, we might not want to use that.
That's far too late for that.
Yep, it happened. It's over.
Indeed.
I tried. Okay.
Can we know what it is now?
No, because you might get it later.
All right.
Even though
so
I have
how-
marked all of the cursed books to prevent us from
Sure,
making that
sure.
mistake again.
Yeah.
Oh, Ari's never touching a book ever again, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Books. Then I would like to go searching for a blacksmith book.
Well, hang on. Before we just start treating this as our literal local library, we should decide how we're going to approach getting out of here. Because I don't actually want to spend the rest of my life stuck in this tower reading books.
Neither do I.
Here.
Let's just find the shadow lady and ask her.
She
Haven't
didn't
you
seem
been
talkative
trying?
to me.
Okay.
I would like to yell at the top of
And
my
I'm a little...
shadow lady, where are you?
To be
Jericho
fair,
rushes to clap his hand over Raka's mouth.
To be fair, you guys weren't really talkative with her either. So, I mean, Raka was, but Raka talks to everything. To be
talk to
fair,
a book.
it was like Raka spouting like a whole bunch of gibberish rapid fire, you screaming "No, Jericho," and Marcus throwing sacred fire at her.
I
Yeah.
believe I screamed, "Don't provoke the ghost lady."
Okay.
It's
Those
quoted
were the
somewhere.
exact words.
Yeah, look above.
Anyway, right, we should probably figure out how we're going to get out of here. Once we have a way out, we can take whatever books we want, or come and go as we please, maybe. But I think we need to deal with our immediate, trapped situation before we start just taking correspondence courses at the University of Melchior.
Well, certainly the previous adventurers here spent a long time trying to get into the basement, so we could focus our efforts on that.
Or we could try to do something that people haven't already spent weeks failing at. I mean, this tower keeps going up, right?
Well, we actually know what we are dealing with at this moment with this psionics, so perhaps...
Right, you say you know what that means. I'm going to be honest, it's not about doubting you, it's just this is literally an entirely new form of power, and I'm skeptical that we're as well informed as we'd like to be.
Well, this is all new stuff, but perhaps now that I have a better understanding, perhaps I can...
I just want to remind
press-
everyone, the logbook that we found that was written by the dead man, the one who just died in his chair, said that by the time the ghost lady came for them, death was a mercy that they eagerly awaited. So there might be some things in this tower that we don't want to muck around with too vigorously.
It's fine. We're about 2 weeks ahead of that, so.
Well, so closer to death then.
We're making some leaps of the assumption here about how and where these things happen.
Well,
Good
they've
to know.
dated their journals, and we are in a much better position than they were.
In a sense, yes, but I'm not sure what exactly was bringing about the. Oh, that's heartening, Jordan.
It's a mistype. It's fine.
Raka moves. Oh God. So, I'm just saying. I think we should try to get whatever information we can about our surroundings. Maybe keep scouting, and I especially think we should stick together.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. Raka?
I was gonna say, wait, where's Raka?
We've already all.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Since he's not here, Jericho just looks around at the others in the room. All right, we're implementing a buddy system. Who wants to stay attached to Raka all day?
Not it.
I point to you, Jericho, when you say that, and I'm like, you're going to be the one.
What?
All in favor of Jericho, say aye.
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 Hi.
All right, moving on. Let's go.
This is not how I expected traveling with the princess to go, but honestly, I should have seen it coming. Raka!
So, as of places you haven't really explored or touched yet, because I assume that is what the party is looking for. Nobody really checked out this desk over in this other seating area. I'm just throwing it out there, not that there's anything there. But also, only Raka has even looked at the door that leads upward. Perhaps if you inspect those two areas, you might gain further knowledge as to what you may want to do next.
Jericho's have a mind to keep climbing. But there's a desk in another seating area?
Yeah, directly
What is that?
directly to the east.
Oh, that one.
That's where we
Okay.
came in.
No,
Yeah, if you go down the end of this,
like here, in this area. This whole little seating area, nobody really inspected that over there. There's a whole another row of books over there as well. There's 2 rows of books. A lot of them appear to
Stop
be
touching the book.
of the same origin, but there are some that appear to be. There's actually some that are written in there were some that were written in common before, but there's some that are like non-magical that appear to be just like journals or diaries, and it appears to be Melchior's work. No one else would have really been able to.
Melchior's diary, I knew it.
Indeed.
I'm definitely interested in this.
Yeah. So I think that Milo, you're probably one that jumps on that pretty good.
Yeah.
So I was gone for a little bit. Who's my buddy?
Me,
Sure.
obviously.
I'm downstairs, by the way.
I was voluntold.
Cool. So
Raka!
Milo, roll me a d8.
A D8? Oh god.
Okay. So 5 hours pass, and Milo,
Okay.
you find a particular passage in the book, or in like one of the journals. Maybe you have like 3 or 4 journals like that you've breezed through. Yeah, it's a great game, by the way. Like 3 or 4 journals that you've breezed through at this point, and you get to one passage that appears to be kind of like a what can only be described as like a brainstorming book, where like you just write idle thoughts down. But something jumps out to you at this particular one, and it essentially tells you that It's kind of like in a joking form. It's got like traps with a question mark next to it, and then it's like scratched out. And then it's got puzzles with a question mark next to it. And then like it looks like he was like brainstorming, or whoever wrote this was like brainstorming dungeon ideas, right?
What fun!
Yeah, just like
At
how
the bottom it's signed Jordan.
more specifically like how to keep something safe, etc., etc. And like traps are inherently bad to think about because traps can also backfire, right?
Yeah.
Puzzles are great because if you know the answer to the puzzle, it doesn't matter. And so then there's like a bunch of those like crossed out, and then another one, and then it's crossed out, and then a question mark or like an exclamation point after a couple of them. But then there's one final entry like at the bottom, and it just says hidden rock, and it's underlined. And so RA, roll me a perception check.
I was like, wait for it.
Okay, sorry. So 4 of us are on the 3rd floor now?
So I think that like Milo, you read that and you're like, wait, like hiding something in plain sight, not using advanced magic that wouldn't really be like detected, or like something super small. And Ari, you notice, because you notice these things because you're very, a natural gift for it. It is like this black marble kind of around you, but along like the right hand side, like the exterior wall of the tower, there's like there's a space that's a little bit rough, as opposed to the smoothness of the marble.
I touch it.
Okay, cool. So you touch it,
Is
and
there
your
a
hand
stone I can pull out?
your
or
hand
push?
passes through it. But you don't see beyond it. It's almost as if your hand has disappeared.
Can I go like through the wall?
It's the rough part is only about the size of a softball.
Oh, okay. I kind of, without yelling, I just raised my voice a little bit to hopefully people who are around me. I'm like, guys, you might want to come here.
So just a quick check right now.
I
on where
immediately
people
start
are.
walking over towards
Yeah.
Mari,
So Jericho and
which I really
Raka made it back upstairs. So you guys go running over to the door, I assume.
Yes.
I assume you pull your hand out, right, Ari?
Yes.
Okay. Go down. Go away, cat. I love you, cat, but go away.
Kitty.
Putters! Is this name Putter Snatch?
No, it's not. It's actually Patches, and it's a her.
I said it, so I left it genderless.
She's not Spade, so it's a her. So yeah,
I don't think that's how spaying works.
Yeah, technically, you lose your gender, right? Because they just remove your.
Well,
thing that
I don't.
makes
That's not. That's
No.
not.
Urine just removes the balls, they don't remove the penis. Because, well,
I mean,
I guess
That's-
if you get a vasectomy, are you still a dude?
that's a good point.
Or if you get a hysterectomy, are you now a nothing?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anyway, can we just...
So you run over
Wait,
to
behind the box.
the staircase, right?
Yep.
And Ari, what do you tell them when they get over there?
Guys, watch this. And I put my hand in it again and then take it out.
Oh snap! You're a real wizard. You know the thing Milo isn't.
someday Milo will snap.
Yeah.
What do you mean someday?
How do you do that? Tell me your secrets.
She's like, well, I'll show you. Come here.
Also,
Like
also,
she takes his hand and does the same thing.
I don't know if your hand like barely fits in there, Raka.
oh,
Well, she tries to do it then.
look! I bet Milo's so jealous I can do magic now.
That's not
You're
exactly
a wizard,
how
Raka.
that works.
Raka,
No.
roll me a dexterity saving throw, and no, you do not get advantage.
Yes, it wasn't me.
No!
Oh!
Raka, your hand gets stuck.
Oh, While I'm in there, I'm gonna feel around for what's in there.
Yeah, so then maybe that's what you do,
Ra-
Raka. Like you shove your arm like further and further back, and as it goes up your forearm,
Oh, no.
it gets to like your elbow, and it's just like too much. And now like you go to pull back out, and it's like, oh, I can't. You're stuck.
I would like to put my feet against the wall and try to pull as hard as I can.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull as hard as you can, and your fist comes flying out of the hole, and you kind of totter back on the staircase and basically hit the wall behind you.
Yeah. Oh,
Take 1 hit point of damage.
Well.
I'm not dealing with this. I go back in there.
That was... Raga, stop! Can I prevent him from
I mean,
trying
yeah,
to...
yeah. I'm sure you can
ram him?
get in
Yeah.
front of him.
So Jericho tries to get in the way. Raga, whatever you're trying to do, really don't.
I'm going to teach that magic hole a lesson.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what it's costing me to stay serious in this situation,
I know.
Raga. Just don't put your hand in there. It's not worth the trouble. You could lose
It was too
parts.
big for that hole, but I'm going to force it.
Damn it, Raga!
Oh god.
Oh, thank God, Your Highness, please.
I need some lotion. Let's do this.
So Morella sees this like all going on, and like Raka's just not cooperating with Jericho. So she's going to take Raka's other wrist, and she's like, "You're coming with me now," and she's going to yank as hard as she can.
Yeah, so
Raka.
you're just gonna like pull him away. Sure.
Sure.
So yeah, you pull him away, and so what do you guys do with this magic hole? It appears to be like, so Jericho, you're not a hugely good estimator of magic, right? Milo, I'm sure if he got up there, maybe he could.
I'm reasonably well educated, but yeah, detecting magic isn't really my stuff.
Right, like you can identify like magic and types and like what they do, but like magical knowledge is not your expertise yet. You're working on it though.
Somebody go get Milo. We need him.
Got it. I run down.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Milo,
now he takes orders.
Raka appears skidding around the corner.
It's who's giving the order.
Marcus, there's cool shit
Apparently.
over here. And then I yell that at him, and then I go over there, and then I pick up Milo.
I'm probably still reading through the journals on Raka's shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
yeah.
Hedwig is just kind of like cruising behind you, and you guys
Yeah.
get up the stairs, and yeah, so you see like there's this what appears to be fairly powerful illusion magic, especially based on the fact that after touching it, it does not dissipate, right?
Sure.
But yeah, there's fairly powerful illusion magic over this cubby.
It's a cubby. I don't know why that's cute.
So, who wants to try to find out what's in there?
I'll do it.
Not him. Who else?
Well,
All right.
I have the smallest
you-
hands.
I was just gonna say, does Milo fit?
He doesn't fit, but there is one member of the party that would fit.
Oh?
Oh no.
No. You
Raka!
are you just creating more elaborate ways for Hedwig to die?
No, not at all.
I was going to say that Ari could, turn into a ferret or something.
Ari absolutely could turn into a small animal and get in there.
But
Oh.
what would the fun be in that?
Well, you see, I guess I could never come back. That's fine.
Right, yeah.
not-
Well,
that's not
also the
fine.
danger is, let's say she activates a trap and
Yeah.
she dies in rat form. She then turns into human form in the
And I'm literally stuck in the wall.
solid marble.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a smaller problem than you being dead.
Well, I feel like if she reverts back to human form when she dies in beast form, like automatically, and
Yeah.
she technically would attempt to revert back to human form and crush all of the bones in her body.
Right, but she'd already be dead anyway.
No.
Okay, the key is I'd be dead. So could we just?
Yeah, she maintains her
The
health.
semantics of being dead is really not
Yeah,
necessary.
she'd be dead.
All right. So,
Put
I have
the
an idea.
stone in there. Put the stone in there.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
Can I borrow your rapier?
Well, hang on. Don't go shoving sharp objects into every hole you find. I'm sure we have something else that's
But I
safer.
love
It's not
shoving
gonna.
it in the holes.
It's
We know
Look.
you do, Raka.
it's for stabbing things. Okay, let's find something that's less likely to impale anything in there.
I have a grappling hook.
Doesn't someone have a staff or a wand or
A spear.
I mean,
also meant for stabbing? But I guess you could use the blunt end.
Well, I used to have a quarterstaff. I used to.
Did you eat it?
I
you
technically
still have
don't
it,
need my
or do you
wand
sell it?
anymore.
Well, and then I pointed to Ari. She wanted me to get rid of it, so I got rid of it.
okay, this isn't
Yeah.
my fault.
That was a different situation. Anyway. All right. So, would it be
Where is
possible
Marcus?
actually to press? Where is Marcus?
I shouted at him.
He's off reading somewhere, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not there. I have no
Right.
idea what you guys are up to.
Jericho looks around at the rest of the group. All right. Sidebar: is anybody else worried that Marcus might be going insane?
Totally.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
What's
I
in
thought he already was.
What are you talking about? He's just very interested in books. You don't see that problem with me.
That's
You've slept in the past few days.
he's stopped sleeping sometimes, about half the time by the looks of it. And he's reading weird scriptures at night and insisting that it's just as good at sleeping as sleeping.
I mean, he's the lesser of our issues right now, so I think getting out of the tower should be our first priority. If he goes crazy, then we'll prioritize him.
I just,
Agreed.
I suppose.
It's a solid
All
piece
right,
of advice
so-
for a druid.
So, do I think that I could just like press my face up to the hole and see through the illusion?
That is
Or-
absolutely something you could do. Yeah, it's about the size of a softball. Have you ever seen a softball? You could definitely like
Yeah.
put your like from the bottom of your nose up to your forehead, like in there, and be able to look at it.
I feel like I'm going to regret this so much, but Jericho's going to do that.
Okay, yeah. So you just like put your head up there.
Yeah.
Inside, it's dark, right? But light passes through from like the outside,
Yeah.
and you can just see like around like the places where you haven't covered up the hole completely. It just appears like an empty kind of cylindrical space inside of there. There's nothing else.
No. All right.
It's
Okay.
it's deep enough back that Raka could go up to like his forearm in if he was a little bit narrower. But it doesn't appear like there's anything in there. You don't see any little like side holes for spikes to come out and impale you or anything like that.
Well, you wouldn't see those, would you?
Then
All right, but I've got narrower arms than Raka, so I can reach in
Sure.
without getting stuck, I assume. All right, I think there's nothing in there. I think it's harmless. If I scream, just pull me away.
Sure.
got it. I get right behind him.
Whether or not you have an arm or not. So yeah, so you slowly like slide your hand. Are you doing like the like running along the outside of the thing as you go a little bit farther in and a little bit farther in?
Yeah,
You got, like,
gently.
this
I don't want to
windmill- this
I don't
windmill
want to press
motion?
anything.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, just like your fingertips, like just trying not to
Yeah.
activate anything or die. So you get to the back, and it's just you're up to about maybe your bicep, and your hand just touches flat, cold marble wall in the back. You didn't find anything.
Hey guys, do you think that there's another one of these things downstairs?
It could be anywhere.
Like no, by the door.
Why?
Well, this is held by the same thing, isn't it?
What?
Yeah. Well, I tried. Did you guys try to open the door?
The door that we came in through? The one that we teleported through?
No, I mean the door to the basement.
I didn't go anywhere near the basement. I was busy reading so that we would find out why we're going to die.
Well, the door to the basement is blocked by the same thing that's blocking the door to here. So is there like a hidden hole near the basement door?
Don't know. But
While you
Alright.
guys are having this conversation, Ari's like digging through your pockets, Jericho, to find the stone.
all right, I'll do it.
Thank you.
If this is some kind of keystone. All right, so I'll grab the stone and stuff it through the hole.
Sure, yeah. So you grab it, and it's dead like it has been the whole time you've been inside the tower. You stick it through, and you just hold it there for a minute, and then you see just a flash of, like, this dim blue light start to glow, and then go out all at once. And reverberating kind of from the hole, and it's kind of weirdly enhanced because it's like a speaker almost, like it's like a cylindrical like speaker. It's just the sound is bouncing off the marble walls inside of there. You hear a voice, and it speaks, and it goes 3. And the shimmer that is around the door fades away.
Awesome. I open the door.
Cool.
So, does anybody else want to curse loudly, or should that be me? I'm going to if you want to.
Please proceed.
I open the door.
Okay.
There's,
are
all
you-
right,
would
the
you
next
make-
time we do, there's going to be more.
So, Marcus,
Yeah,
I assume that would probably break you out of your stupor, and you would be like, "What is going on here?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you
that's
like
totally broken
round
out
the
of my
corner,
stupor.
and Raka's pulling open the door that leads to the 3rd floor, and it opens, leading you all to
Awesome. I go.
here.
Guys, we solved the puzzle.
I really
I-
hope that that's just telling us which floor we're entering and
I
not
need a
counting
light.
down to something. Oh, I'll light his sword.
Oh, yeah. You probably have that, but yeah, these tokens are not identical. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me give people light.
Okay.
40, 20. Marcus, stop moving.
Oh, sorry.
Morella, you have a torch, or do you not have a torch?
Yeah.
That was not a yes or no question. So, you have a torch, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Boom.
That was not
Okay. Now you guys can go again.
Really laggy for anybody else?
It was for a little bit.
Is it me? Am I fine now?
No,
that?
it was a little bit of everyone.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay. So it was roll 20. Awesome.
think
Not
it's better.
me. Yay.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
That's
So
always
as you
you
all
children.
progress into the Black Abyss, you see along this window here that you can see, there's like some just kind of benches and tables. They look like kind of like tavern tables, and this keg that's kind of lying on its side. It's actually a little bit cracked open. You can see that whatever was in it was long since gone. In here, though, Raka and everybody that approaches in here, you can see that there are tables that just have, and Milo, maybe you're the only one that can identify them accurately, but they just have tons of experiments on them. You can tell, like, there's, like, designs and charts and graphs and all this other stuff. And where you guys see Raka running off to, there are, ignore the stuff on the table, but there are 5 potions in a row
Take them.
along that table.
Raka, don't touch
You mean
things.
obtain them,
There's-
right? Not
There's
actually
also
drink them.
before that, Raka. There's also a note that is sitting next to them.
Okay, I'll read the note.
Okay. So Raka, you open up the note. Please do it, Raka.
Oh my! One right
I
after
have
the
to
other.
say, you will
Shots.
have- you
Go.
will- I will warn you, Raka. You will have a short session today.
Wow, he just flat out told you not to do it.
I'm really glad I decided to read the note.
Damn.
Cool. So everybody who looks at the note can read this.
Oh, I love riddles.
This is
She says not in character.
Yep.
It's prime to prime. And then there are odds down 2 6 7 3 6. Death for those who test.
Right. So maybe like
The last
Raka
one.
reads it and then hands it to you, Jericho, and then goes to start collect the potions.
Raka, leave them where they are. Leave them where they are.
Okay.
Right.
No, really.
All right. I've got some sense of what's going on here, but let's work through it. So there's a door that we're going to have to mix these potions to get through, clearly, because wizards can't just have locks like normal people. Sorry, Milo. I don't mean you. I'm sure you have
Right.
locks like normal people.
Yeah, it's
if you
actually
had
just
eyes.
psionic wizards that are the bitches.
Well, and
Segregating
alchemy
now.
in this case. Now, let's.
Sometimes you dabble in everything.
1 sip down, 2 sips up, 3
So,
sips death.
For Morella and Ari, you guys see another window over here. And when you get over here to this wall, it looks like there is there's a place above this table here, right in here, where the walls, because this is like a wooden wall. This isn't like the marble. It looks like there used to be like a window that kind of was along this wall here, but it has since been like boarded up with fresh wood or whatever. But it looks like this wall is of newer construction than the rest of the walls and buildings in here.
Ari would look at Morella and then point at it and be like, does that look different to you? Or out of place?
It seems newer than the rest of the building. Perhaps it was made for anyone that was residing within this tower beforehand.
Ari jumps up on the table
Okay.
and starts to like see if she can
Sure.
move it or like
roll
move
me
to the side
investigation
or...
while the smarty brainies deal with the riddle. You guys
I'm
can
working
keep
on it.
exploring.
I mean, Morella ain't dumb, but she isn't the smartest.
Yeah, roll me
Ari's dumb.
investigation,
She
and
wouldn't
you can, if you want to help Marilla, you can roll with advantage, whichever one you has like higher, right?
I have... Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe you should do this.
So, so
I have
what
a
is the roll?
-1 in investigation.
Investigation.
Oh, it's investigation, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Average.
Okay. Yeah, so again, like I said, it's definitely newer construction. But I think a 10 is actually probably good enough to see that there is, up at the top, right about here. Right about here in the wall, there is a like a slide panel. Have you ever seen like those slide panels on the doors where you slide up like the peephole? You slide it one way and then you slide it closed. There appears to be one right there.
Can I slide it open?
You absolutely can. And what it reveals, apparently I didn't cut this into the wall properly. So you look through and you see on the other side of the wall that it shines light directly on the table. And it just illuminates that rectangular table that you saw with the potions on it. So as the rest of you are over there trying to figure out the riddle, you are trying to, like, the light just like blasts in from one side of the room and just illuminates the table for you. And then like you see Ari like over there, like just her eye, like a shadow passes over and you see Ari's eyes like staring out at you from the other side of the wall, and then the light as she moves shines through.
Hey guys, what are you doing? She like looks through the window.
Oh, wait, no. I think I might have got this, actually.
Do tell.
So, riddle people, what are we thinking here?
I'm thinking it is 1, 3, then either the last one or 2. Because alone they will not harm you, while the first 3 alone will not help you. Which means that the first 2 need to be together, while we can only have 2, or one of the other 2. But the key is to mix 3, so it must...
No, I think... So they're saying 1 and 3 are the same. 5 and 2 are the same.
No,
1 and 3...
I don't think it's saying that. I think it's saying that, yeah, that's what the components you need.
So, while they're figuring this out, Morella, like, steps next to Ari and she's like, "What are you looking through?" And like, she probably like peeks her head and like through the hole and like probably looks back to see the window and like sees the light go through it. Because that's what she assumes, right? That like there's a window and then like she's seeing light going through the hole.
Well, so you can see the window, right? Like the window is here, and you can see that. The light as it goes to the hole, because it's like slightly rectangular, it kind of illuminates the table almost perfectly with the from where the light is shining through the window.
Mhm.
It's not quite
So-
as bright as if like the sun was directly outside, but it is enough light to kind of illuminate that area.
Oh, real quick. You say it's shining on the table?
Yeah.
What potion is it shining on?
It's just illuminating the whole table because it's coming from all the way over from this
Oh,
this
okay.
side right here. So it just kind of like illuminates the table, and kind of that weird elongated like rectangle of light. It's not like specifically pointing out a particular thing. So, so from what it sounds like, Raka, or at least I should say, Jackson, thinks that the first and the third potion are the same.
No, I think that they're meant to be mixed.
Okay. All right.
Because
It says they're the same. First to me is the same as 3.
exactly, and alone they will not help you.
Yes, they're drinking
Oh,
either
no,
one of them.
I get what you're saying now. Yeah.
Okay. So what about Milo and Jericho and Marcus?
Oh,
What do you guys
yeah,
think about the riddle?
you're right.
Marcus is clueless when it comes to riddles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and Jericho are thinking
Okay.
we're going to be mixing 2, 3, and 5 in some order.
Okay.
But here's where my thinking comes in. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it because the sun rises and marks the start? So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's
I
my
see.
thinking.
Oh,
Or
wait,
is
what
it
if he...
you start the 5th one to then mix into 3 and then 2, or something like that? It's
Robomilo
Yeah.
has a point.
It's funny. You
Milo
weren't
does
quite robotic enough for us not to understand you, but it was
Yeah.
just robotic enough to be like weird.
okay.
enough.
I'll refresh.
Wait, no, wouldn't we never want to mix the 5th one and the 2nd one.
Why not?
Because if they're together, they'll harm you.
No, alone as in they're the same thing, but they don't do anything if you drink them on their own.
Oh, okay.
2 vials of the same potion that has no effect unless it's mixed with something else.
Hmm.
I think. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I'm pretty sure that's not what he's saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we do like insight checks on how trustworthy our interpretation of poetry is?
So, yeah. So I mean, yeah, you could totally do insight checks, but I think this is an intelligence test, right? So you could roll. Investigation is a skill you could use for sure. I think that there's no luck skill, so that may not help you here. But investigation.
A tragic weakness of this system.
Oh, no.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I'm working hard to come up with a solution for that.
You
Yeah.
really got to look into Mistborn.
So let's see, what else do we have here? Well, Stars Without Number has it too. I think that I think that it's actually performance to decipher the poem properly, right? Because performance
At last!
But I think that it's performance based on intelligence, not on charisma.
That does not make sense to me, but okay.
Well, because you're attempting to decipher art, right? You're not attempting to persuade art or deceive art, or you're attempting to interpret art, and that requires intelligence.
So take my performance skill,
Yeah,
but my
so if you
intelligence
click-
modifier.
Change the modifier on performance. If you click on the little thing that says cha next to it, you can change that to int.
Oh, fascinating.
and you
I
can-
can also just roll 1d20 plus 10.
You could, yes, just roll 1d20 plus 10 if you want.
So could I just make an investigation check?
Absolutely, if you want to make an investigation check, Milo. And then
Which-
based on what you guys think. Okay, so Milo, you can ask me a question and I will give you the answer. Like beyond like yes, that's the answer to the puzzle. Unless you think you know the answer to the puzzle.
Okay.
Same with you, Jericho.
Yeah. So does the poem mean this potion is the number 1 potion?
It
Or-
does.
Okay.
Which one?
So the far right is the number 1 potion.
Yes, it is
So it
reverse
goes
order of how
1, 2,
every
3,
human
4,
on
5.
Earth reads it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
so,
Jericho, do you have a question?
mix primes to primes. So it said only 3 potions added. So mix primes to primes means 5, 3, and 2.
No, it does not.
Oh God!
Do you have it now, Milo?
No.
Oh, you're confused?
That's the problem.
But can I throw my hat in the ring?
Sure. You know what, Raka? Since this is more of a person thing, I think Raka, because Raka might you might understand. You won't understand like the thing, but yeah. Go ahead and make a roll investigation or performance with intelligence and ask me a question.
To accidentally say something.
Okay, sure.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what Raka's deal is, right?
No.
great.
Ask me a question, Raka.
Oh no.
Really?
I'm gonna decide whether or not I give you the truthful answer or the untruthful answer.
Okay. If I take 1, 3, and 5, will I live?
If you drink 1, 3, and 5, will you live? Let's see here. I have to think about that. Okay.
So that's not the solution, first of all.
Yes, you will live.
For how long?
I relay that information of what I think.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh god.
Alright, so what else does mixing primes mean if it doesn't mean mixing the prime numbered flasks?
So, Marcus
Colors?
wants to join in here, yeah.
Is there a prime color?
Primary
Yeah,
colors.
blue, red, and.
Oh, I suppose.
But then this is the question: are we doing yellow as the prime color or green as the prime color? Because that's more
Oh,
physics
pigments
based. Or
versus light, yes.
yeah. If we want to get really nerdy here,
We might have to do a check on that one, but he's currently
Marcus,
dying for me again.
Ask me a question, Marcus.
Are the potions based on color or numbers?
Didn't everybody else ask a yes or no question?
That's true. Does green look... Nope.
I mean, just ask that same question in the form of yes or no.
You're right.
Like, choose one of them
are the-
and ask yes or no.
Are the colors... Or are the potions based on colors?
Yes.
Oh, I was right.
We don't know if his investigation check was right, though.
It's true.
So maybe after a while, like Marilla
Okay.
like walks over and sees you guys braiding over things, like going over like a piece of paper, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh shit!
Yes, Raka. Give us your.
Is that what you're doing?
first of all,
If it's true, then it's talking about the prime colors, the 4 prime colors.
Did I not just say that like 5
yeah.
minutes?
She did, yeah.
Like, literally just, no, I think
Sorry,
I think
I'm sorry
that's
to steal your
completely in
thunder, but
character.
like I
No.
literally just said that.
No, that's
5
actually
minutes ago.
100% in character. Like Ari says, "Hey, maybe it's the colors," and everybody's like, "Yeah, maybe it is the colors. I wonder how that works." Blah, 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 blah. And Rocco's like, "Oh shit, it's the colors," and everybody's like, "What?"
Oh my god.
Oh.
I did it, guys. I did it. I
did it. Me. I did it. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, I have to reload, see if that helps.
We can hear you just
So-
fine. I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, but Roll20 doesn't respond to me at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You should probably
That's
reload.
good. Hearing stuff.
So, 2 more people could roll that investigation.
Yeah,
or
I'll
performance
roll,
checks
even
and
though
ask
it's
me a
gonna be
question about
bad. It's gonna be bad, but I'll roll.
Jordan, help us.
it. Make an amazing roll. Sure, ask me a question, Morella.
Ask what the colors are.
You're gonna ask me what the primary colors are of the.
You know what the colors of the things are, because I can't
No,
really
I
tell.
can
Is
cheat
that blue or is
that
that
answer, but
purple?
No, I'm going to be more realistic.
My problem is too.
What I want to ask is, since the one part is sunrises, would we need, what is it called? I can't say sunset because that's not right. Sunrise, I assume. to find the start of what we need for this.
You're saying, is there another layer that deals with time in this
Yes.
puzzle? No, there is not.
I think I understand the meaning of the sunrise.
Yeah.
So.
Ari, did you want to roll and ask me a question if you have one?
Yeah, I just was reading it over one more time. Hold on.
Sure.
Oh, well, guys, it would have... The sunlight that we just found would have marked the start. That's what it says right there. You wouldn't have had to ask that and waste it.
I actually think that no one is listening to the other one in this party.
Why is no one listening to me? Anyway, I probably should have read this
so-
more closely.
They were assuming that that's what it meant. Milo confirmed it
Yeah,
ostensibly
I know.
with his 25 investigation and roll and question.
Yeah. So it's going this way.
And you guys can totally, if you guys have a question, totally help her out. See what question she can ask.
No, I think I got it. Hold on.
Unless you,
See,
if you've got one. That's
Currently, my
ask me a question, Ari.
Okay.
This is always the worst.
see
Have fun with me.
for my interpretation of this, it is the only the concerning of is it pigment or is it light for primary colours.
I'm gonna.
Well, hang on.
Morello would
you-
think it would be light because due to the fact that sun deals with light and not pigmentation. So
Jericho would make the counter argument that it said that the second and fifth were the same, and the first and the third were the same. So the primes that would not have any duplicates in them would be blue, red, yellow.
That's very true. Which, I mean, my only next question was: is it blue, red, yellow, or is it blue, red, green? But
Yeah.
that's a very good
Can I
assessment.
make another edutainment
Okay, well,
roll?
I'll ask.
Ari's
I'll
got a
ask
question
that.
first, and
Yeah.
then
Cool.
we can go back around and do it again.
Okay,
Sure.
so is it blue, red, green?
You're asking me like, do the colors
That the
represent
order.
blue, red? Does prime represent blue, red, green? Is that what you're asking?
No, is that the order of the three?
Oh,
That need to be mixed.
Are you
That needs to be
you're
mixed.
asking for the solution?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
With your 5.
Yes.
I mean, thankfully, Jericho does not really think that Ari's the person to ask in this situation. No offense, you're great at other things that are not this.
Yeah,
That's why I wasn't helping in the first place.
Okay.
So I got a sarcastic yes. You guys can do with that what you will.
I didn't sarcastic anything.
Please.
Ironic at the very least. All right, so can I make a roll to attempt to
Go for it.
verify my solution?
Go for it. We all await your
And sooner or
roll.
later, something will happen.
moo.
I hear the dice rolling on other people.
16's not bad. Ask me a question.
Decent. Jericho thinks that
I don't know what you
the interpretation here is saying that blue, red, yellow is the color are the colors to combine in that order. Yes or no?
Yes or no? Jericho thinks that those are the combinations that would make sense. Blue, red, yellow in that order.
Okay.
Jericho believes that to be the solution of the problem, for sure.
I do.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm willing to test it if you want to see if I die first.
Here, I put my arm on Jericho's shoulder and say, "I'll test it."
but yeah.
You're a good friend, Raka. Hang on. Does anybody here have, a particular robustness when it comes to poisons?
I do.
Yes, Raka does.
Do I actually? I've forgotten what my race traits are.
I think that's a dwarf. I think that's a dwarf thing.
Yeah,
I think
it-
certain types of halflings have it, but I don't think gnomes do.
No,
Stout
I think you are
halfling.
correct in that assumption, Jericho.
yeah.
Stout halflings do.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Morella's a pretty healthy person as well.
She's the princess. Let's not get her killed in a tower. Okay, they will
wide and
give us
safe.
like they will give us 20 years in the gallows for that. Like, we're just going to be hanging there.
Yeah, probably. So,
Okay.
are you going to mix blue, red,
Blue
green?
to red.
Or blue, red to yellow? I'm sorry, blue, red, then yellow?
I agree with that kind of assessment.
I don't know what's going on. Just make me something to drink.
Right.
Okay, Milo shall step up and shall carefully.
Yes. So Milo,
Make-
probably too enamored with the potions, you see that there is like a mixing beaker, and then also like a little, what quintessentially would be a shot glass, sitting next
Brilliant.
to these potions.
Okay, so Milo picks up the blue bottle, pours it into the mixing glass.
Yeah.
Then picks up the red bottle and pours that in, and then pours
It
in
turns
the
a
yellow.
nice purplish color when you do that.
Mm-hmm. And finally pours in the yellow.
It gets a little bit
Resulting.
lighter, but the yellow, you'll notice, doesn't mix with the other two colors. It seems to swirl around in its own like cloud formation, kind of through the liquid. So it's this weird like purpley liquid with this yellow cloud-like substance running through it.
I know taverns where you could get an amazing price for something like that.
I carefully pour it into the shot glass.
Okay.
I take it.
I'm right
Yeah,
here with you,
Yeah.
Raka.
Oh,
I
God.
take a shot.
Okay. And I think that will take a 6-minute break.
Damn!
It'll take you that long to die.
So just go need to like talk to Satan about what to do next, or
I think we'll find out after our 5-minute break.
God, are you gonna kill me on our last session?
I'm sure he's fine.
Hey, at least you get to go through another character.
Oh, I can guarantee you, Morella will hate the character.
So, for those of you on Twitch, we're going to take a little bit of break here. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. And we'll see you in a few minutes. And I'm going to remember to hit the record button when we come back, I promise. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go.